Hey baddies, welcome to Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today I'm doing a pick a card reading. This one is all about your family tea. So this was one of the selections in a vote I had around Christmas on what my subscribers wanted to see, and this came in second. So I thought it would be fun to go ahead and do this one. I think all of us could use a bit of catharsis, and that's really what these readings are about. These tea vlogs, these tea readings are all about. So welcome in. If you're new, welcome, welcome. It's really good to have you. I hope you will stick around and subscribe. I have some wonderful, wonderful subscribers and members of my channel, and they really are, we really are forming a community here, and I invite you in. We would love to have you. So I want to shout out my subscribers and members. I appreciate you guys so, so much, and thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with me. So welcome. All right, so as you see before you, we have 3 different decks. These are going to be your psychic linking objects. Now today, I'm just going to pull as I go. All right, and I will go ahead and insert a little video for those of you guys who need more time to see which group you're drawn to. Now, if you're drawn to more than one group here, more than one deck, there probably is going to be more than one message for you. So always use your own discernment, all right? These readings are an exercise in your psychic ability, your own discernment. So use it with all the readings, all right? All the readings you get on YouTube and everywhere. Okay, and with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good.
Hey Group 1, all of you that selected the True Emotional Oracle deck, this is going to be your reading all about your family tea. So we're going to get into it. I'm going to knock the deck around. We're going to find out what the tea is. What's the drama? What the fuck is up? Okay. All right. So let me shuffle this a couple of times. Didn't want to go. All right. Spirits and ancestors, I feel them gathering here. What is this card? Left you hanging, no closure, no contact, left on red. Are some of you guys in no contact with your family? I'm going to leave this out here. I hope you guys can see. Right, so there is the left you hanging, no closure, no contact, left on red. So it feels like some of you guys are probably in no contact with some of your family. So let's keep going here. Tell me more about this tea. What's the tea? The family tea for my group. Ooh, my group 1. Well, it's like emotional vomit right there, all over the place. We have romance. Okay. We have not happy. All right. We have true colors, and we have bad credit, debt, unemployed. Ooh, they're talking mad, crazy shit on you. Okay, let's get a few more cards here. So maybe different messages for different people as well. Oh my God. Oh, so some of you guys are in no contact, which they're saying, well, that's their true colors showing through. They just can't stand conflict. They run from conflict. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 bitch. Blah, blah, blah. Come on now. Give us some more. You just gave us a few. We want some more. Okay, this one, and the bottom. Okay, let's see. We have off and on, hot and cold, detached, ghosted. You run from drama. You run from the conflict. You just can't take the heat, so you stay out of the kitchen. We all know you're not happy with your dude. We all know it's hot and cold, off and on. We have closing the cycle. And we have fake busy. They're not busy. They just didn't want to show up for holiday dinner. Some of y'all didn't show up for holiday dinner. You were like, we're busy. We're doing something else. But really, y'all stayed home. And that's the tea. Y'all stayed home. And they're big mad. Big mad about it, and they talk trash about you while you weren't there. But you probably knew that already. You probably knew they were talking trash on you. These are your true colors. Yeah, this is really who they are. Yeah, they're not busy. Yeah, they're so unhappy. They just spread misery everywhere they go. Ooh. Wow, they couldn't wait to talk. Here's the thing, though. They were just chomping at the bit, betting you weren't going to come. So, like, some of them got, like, a special wine and a special little, like, nibbles so they could sit down and talk with a certain group of people about your ass. This is how sad people are. People are sad. Sad, sad, sad. Sad sack of shit. That's what I'm hearing. That's one of your ancestors. That's one of your ancestors calling them out. They are not acting like they should. I'm hearing they are an elder and they shouldn't be acting like this. They got to keep it together. They got to keep the family together. That's what I'm hearing. If that's yours, it's yours, okay? My eyes are up here, mister. Stop getting distracted. I feel like that's what you did. You were like, I'm not going to let this shit, like this crap that's going on in my family, keep me from my destiny, keep me from what I'm meant to do in life. We have bitchy witchy, connect to Mother Earth. Ooh, you're busy grounding stuff. And we have fucked above, fuck below, fuck within, center yourself. See, you were like, I can't win for losing, so I'm going to bet on myself. Like, I'm going to pull my horse out of your race and put it in mine. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop running a race that I didn't even know I was in, and I'm going to put my horse in a real race. I'm going to do some real shit. I'm not going to waste my energy on people who don't really care about me. And boy, you have people up in arms. Absolutely up in arms. Some of y'all got an auntie talking about your credit. I got to tell you something. That particular auntie should really shut the fuck up. Because they ain't got no credit either. Most people don't have that kind of credit anyway. So I don't know. It's like talking about your money, talking about your love life, saying you're not stable, you don't commit, you're fake. You don't commit because you didn't show up to their stupid holiday party. Oh well, we're not just family on Christmas. We're not just family on fucking Thanksgiving, bitch. We're family all year or not. Those are new rules. Either you're there for me and I'm there for you the whole year through, bitch, or there's no Christmas. There's no Happy Hanukkah. There's no Thanksgiving. There's no Kwanzaa celebration. There's nothing. Okay, there's nothing. There's no ancestral celebration. There's no Sunday dinner. It's like, I'm not doing this shit anymore with you. Perhaps you started a no contact this year, but some of you guys are in a no contact situation. And this year, they talked about you. Probably because they got some kind of wind of your activities, or the guilt started eating them alive. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this shit. They're feeling guilty. They're feeling bad. Because you know why? They were fake busy, right? They were too busy to be your parent. I got you. Listen, I got you on this one. They were too busy to be your parent. They weren't there for you. Some of them gave you bad credit. You know? Like, they weren't happy for you. They weren't there for you. They didn't support your gifts or abilities. They were never happy when you won. They were in and out. When you needed them, they weren't there. Come on, let's get some tarot. Let's get some tarot. It's like, you know what gets me is a shock. Why are you shocked that people you treat this way, be them family or friend, why are you shocked they wouldn't talk to you anymore? You know? If you're not there for them, you don't support them in any way, why do you think someone would keep talking to you just because you're a blood relation? Fuck no. That's not how it works. First two cards, the Nine of Cups and the Page of Wands. You know what I'm getting with this? I'm getting something very, like, I just want the best for you. I just want the best for you. I really, really do. Don't you believe me? My intentions have always been good. Bullshit. Bullshit. Their intentions have not always been good. And them talking mad shit on you, it isn't good intentions. It's sending negative energy towards you that you have to purge and cleanse and ground yourself for. You have to heal. Listen, if you have to heal from them, then maybe they don't need to be so close to you. You know, maybe that's something that you're learning as you heal. That, hey, you know, maybe these bitches who I've had to heal from, be them blood or not, maybe I don't need to be so close. Because the healing is difficult. We have the Nine of Hazards in reverse. Things aren't going so well without you, though. It's all a dog and pony show. Like, everything is just a show, okay? The stuff, the drama that you left is still there, okay? There's still issues. And you left, and I think you got the peace after the mourning. You got the peace. They did not get that. Okay, they didn't get the peace. For all their selfishness that they had, they now are in a place of grief. And it's not exactly grieving you as in, like, how come my luck has turned sour? Like, how come I'm not able to enjoy things like I used to? And it's like a slow turn of, why do I feel so bad? Is this guilt? It's like, and I am not a professional, like, I'm not a psychiatrist or psychologist or anything, okay? But this person feels like a narcissist who may be experiencing guilt for the first time. Like, why do I feel bad? Why do I feel like I've done maybe something wrong? Although I know that's impossible. We have the Eight of Swords. They know. They know what they did. The Devil in reverse. They know what they did. They know what they did. And here's the thing. This is what I'm getting. They can never escape the cage they put themselves in. Like they are in an emotional cage. Okay. And the reason you got this distance from this situation is because you weren't happy. You couldn't show your true colors. Okay. Maybe they gave you bad credit. You weren't free to love. Love who you want, how you want. You weren't free to be happy. And I feel like you really didn't get the kind of attention you needed. And it was time for you to close the cycle. And you did. And I'm proud of you. If you haven't yet, maybe your closing the cycle looks like less contact or a break. You know, it's different for everyone, okay? So use your own discernment here. I think for you, your energy is like you overcame, like I feel in this devil in reverse as like you overcoming the toxic behaviors that you learned to deal with this shit. Like that's you overcoming the devil, overcoming the bad behaviors, the habits, the coping mechanisms. And listen, we get them in toxic environments because we have to cope. We have to live with it. And when you get distance from this shit, you don't have to cope anymore because you get peace. And the peace part can be weird. It can take a while to get used to. And once you get used to it and you see there's empty space, then you realize, oh, I can fill up that empty space with good things. I can take stock of my toxic behavior, be it addictive behaviors or what have you, and I can start to work on that. And I feel like that's what you've done. Some of it may involve the craft, okay, for some of you. You know, take what's yours kind of thing. I feel like the truth is you hurt feelings. You hurt a lot of feelings when you decided to not show up, whenever this was. Oops, sorry. Did I tip you? I'm sorry. When you decided to not show up, whenever this not showing up was. It could have been this year, it could have been last year, it could have been 10 years ago. No matter when it was, they're talking about you this year, okay? This last holiday season into now. Because you've come up in their consciousness. And I think it has to do with the fact that you're closing out this cycle. You're healing the cycle. Like you've done the work. And so they're going to feel it. Because when you do this kind of work, this generational healing kind of thing, when I say to you and other people say to you, you healed generations this way, it means they feel it, especially the ones in your family who are sensitive. They can still be toxic and sensitive at the same time. And so you stir it up. You trigger them, even though you're not around. And then before you know it, someone knocks on your door or gives you a phone call. So don't be surprised. If you're doing the work, do not be surprised if you get a weird phone call or a, hey, I was thinking of you. And you're like, oh, please don't think of me anymore. I don't want to hear from you anymore. So, be aware, this kind of deep generational healing, it can be like that. It can bring up, it can dig up ghosts. Okay, there's a few more cards here we're going to take. Oh, well, you Jezebel. Bad news. Okay. Faith, healing, mediation, meditation. My way, selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, ego. Well, how dare you choose yourself? How dare you choose yourself? That's what I'm hearing with Jezebel, my way. How dare you choose yourself? That's what they're saying. How dare you be so selfish? You should think of your family. You should think of your family. Look at you, you Jezebel. You should think of your family. Listen, people in these kinds of energies are very hard to talk to. They have to go through their own thing. They have to do their own thing. And I think you know that, but I also feel like I have to say it. You can't fix this, okay? Some of them think you have a Jezebel spirit, by the way, if you know about that, okay? And they're pleading the blood, right? They're pleading the blood. And they think you're bad news because you may be involved in the craft, okay? So they think you're bad news. They think you might got the devil in you, and you scare them. And that's what they're talking about. And they want you to come to church. They may start inviting you to church. Okay. Some of you guys are bleeding the blood over your name, so you know. Okay, the blood of Jesus, if you're wondering. And we have praying, faith, healing. I want to say mediation. So there may be something with mediation here, family counseling or some kind of legal thing. Just, take what resonates here. Praying. So I feel like people are praying for you. They think, it feels like someone here thinks you got a spirit. You got a spirit. Okay. You're unequally yoked. I'm hearing that as well. Lots of judgment, and you got bad credit. Okay. I mean, there's just lots of ridiculous ideas about who you are and what you're doing and why you're not here. Okay? Because the truth is that if they really had to face the reality of why you're not there, they would have to look at their own behavior and the behavior of others and the family, and they're not ready for that. They're not ready. So instead, they hyperfixate as a family on you, and they talk trash about you because, if you're not there, you're an easy mark, right? And, I feel like you kind of got to a point where you were like, I'm going to live my truth. I'm going to show my true colors. I'm going to be who I am. And I'm willing to be the villain in their story in order to save myself. And they look at that as selfish. And the truth is that if you can't love yourself enough to pull yourself out of toxicity, then what is love? How can you love your family? How can you love anyone? Because you're toxic. You're toxic to everyone. You can't be a horribly toxic person and truly love someone. It's very difficult. And I say that from a place of a person who was horribly toxic. I still have toxic traits. We all do. Okay? It's part of being human. But you can't be in a horribly toxic state and actively, truly love someone. You have to kind of like pull yourself out and be willing to see the truth of yourself in order to better love people in a way that really uplifts and encourages positive love. The old adage that love isn't supposed to hurt is absolutely true. And when you have love that hurts all the time, it can be very difficult to get out of that cycle. And I feel like you have, and they haven't. So they throw all that negativity on your name. So I suggest that you meditate, pray, do the craft, whatever works for you. Call in your angels, your ancestors, whatever works for you. And do some protections, continue to release, and know that your healing is going to activate your family. Okay, even in a no contact situation, this is energetic. Okay, this is bloodline healing. This is the healing of your ancestral bloodline. Okay, you're a healer. You're a generational pattern curse breaker, whatever label you want to put on it. And you're going to trigger your family. Okay, even not being there. So, congratulations. I know you love hearing that, and I'm sorry, but it's just true. Okay, so that's what I received today. I really enjoyed reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. And I hope you will subscribe. If you haven't, I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. If this resonated for you, let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I will see you, beautiful, magical baddies, on the other side. Whoops. Bye, guys. Hey, group 2, all of you that selected What's the Tea, this is going to be your reading all about what is the family tea. What is all the family tea for you? So tell me, spirits, ancestors. I'm feeling some angelics. There's all kinds of different energies. Tell me about the family tea for my group 2. What is the family tea? Is someone having a baby? Is someone having a baby? Something about it. There's something about a baby here, okay? All right, so let's get into it. Tell me about my group 2. Woo! We got one that came out. Always partying. Always partying. Always having a good time. Tell me more. Okay. We have dirt digging, looking for dirt on you, vice versa. Well, isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet? I feel like this one wants to come out. We have caught a case. Oh. Well, is somebody in college here? Like I get a college university vibe, or living in the city, moved away from home, living in the city, something like that. Like moved away. They're always partying since they left. It won't tell me anything. Forcer forces things on you, forces their way in, uses their force to get what they want. Okay, so this is somebody who's bossy. They're very bossy and they're talking about you. Yeah, they showed up sick. We had to take them to the doctor. Or they have something. I don't know what it is. But they made the brownies. So I don't know if you want to eat them. I'm getting several different things here around this Kata case. So carless, no car, repoed car issues. They're always having transportation issues. I always have to help them. I'm sick of helping them with the car. I'm sick of the car issues. Like, get a car already. Like, do your thing. They are never serious about anything. And you know, they just don't tell me things anymore. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I want to know. And they're going to tell me. So I feel several different energies here. So tell me more. Let's get more cards from this deck. We're going to shuffle it up again. I feel like they're trying to pump you for information. Maybe over the holidays when you were home, or maybe just over the holidays. If you've been sick or you have chronic illness or something, they're definitely talking smack about you. If you've had a major illness, they're talking about you. There's also something about your hair. So if you've had issues with your hair, they talk about that. Queen rising, stepping into your power, praised, coming up, spotlight. Okay, so someone's talking some good stuff about you. Okay, this feels like a mom. Some of you guys have a mom. Oh, you guys have a nice mom, some of you. Oh, I'm so happy for you that you have a nice mom. Congratulations. If you have a good mom, like for real, I'm not talking about like a mom. I'm talking about like a really good mom. Be sure to give her a hug the next time you see her. Okay? Tell her you appreciate her. All right? We have bad karma. Well, there it goes. all the good, all the good vibes, all the good juju, just like out the door, But not really, not really, because here's the thing, you know, you look good. You look like you're coming into your own. And it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what's going on. You could be carless. I'm guilty. I'm carless. you know, you could have chronic illness. You could be really struggling. But there's someone who likes to inflict their authority on people who is talking about you. Now, it could be multiple people around them also talking because this is a person of authority within the family structure, okay? I do feel like there's a dressing down here of this queen rising. Like, there's this energy of like, they're getting too big for their britches kind of thing. And, the always partying, the carless, it's like, even though you're taking things very seriously, I also think you're trying to have fun. Um, and you're not telling people really what you're doing because you're moving in silence, right? Because that's how the big dogs move. Those who have a riz, that's how they move, y'all. They move in silence. Especially when you have magic bubbling away. You don't really announce the magic bubbling away. You just do it. You just do your thing, and it begins to reflect out into the world. And a lot of times our families catch wind. And listen, your family can be a bunch of haters sometimes. Your cousins, even, your own grandma can be a hater. Haters can take many forms in your life, and it's sad when this happens. But, and it doesn't matter your gender. This is Queen Rising. This is someone who's stepping into their power. And I feel like you get praised. You get praised by another person who has authority here. It's not just one person. It's, there's a person of authority. It's almost like you get watched over. Is this an ancestor? Is this an ancestor? Okay, which deck do you want? Sorry if I'm moving the camera. Which deck? This one? Okay. This feels like an ancestor energy that just wants to talk. Okay. If it feels like you're moving into a whole new area of your life. And you're moving away from this bad karma. And it's almost like your family has a way of just being. Okay. And I think some of they don't really mean any harm. Not all of you, but some of you. But they worry, right? And that worry kind of turns a little negative sometimes, but it's not that they mean you harm. So just take what resonates, okay? Tell me about this Queen Rising. I feel like the area you're rising in, you have to be careful because people will dig for dirt on you. Okay? I think the tea is that you're like coming online with something. The Seven of Wands. You're coming online with something. You're coming up in something. See this card here, how the zombie is standing on top of a carcass. It feels like, this was a fight here. And sometimes you have to, competition's tough. Building dreams is tough. working on things that are big is tough. And when you're working on rising, there are people and places and things that can't come with you. And I feel like a lot of those things you've let go of. The things you're going through that process, a lot of you've let go of some things, but there are still some things that may need to be let go of. But you're still like, come on, let's go. Like, you're ready to go. You're ready to face the obstacles. But I do feel like you've gotten more tight-lipped about the stuff that's going on in your life with people, with your family. And I feel like you're doing this because you know how they can be. We have the 10 of Cups. Because this is your goal. Happiness. To be happy. For some of you, it's happy family. It's emotional fulfillment in what you do. It's emotional fulfillment in a happy family. I also feel like you love your family. There's love here. Your family loves you. I feel like for some of you, like, it doesn't feel like they do, but for those of you who, for the most part, feel like they're well-meaning, you know they love you. They just worry, okay? And they say negative things. For those of you who the love part doesn't resonate, there's a lot of anger. There's a lot of authoritarian, like, if you don't do what I say, I'm not going to pay for your college kind of thing. A lot of that kind of manipulation. And that's just an example. Okay, that's just an example. Tell me more. I feel like rising into your power is going to bring you a lot of happiness and a lot of fulfillment. It's going to put you on a journey towards fulfilling dreams of acceptance, dreams of hopeful dreams, the things that bring you hope in connections, hope in happy family. And I feel like if you have a family of your own, they wonder about how it's doing because you're not talking about it anymore. You don't really talk about, like, the dynamics anymore. And they don't know why. And it's because this forcer, which I want to call the enforcer here, said something. Crossed the line in some way. Okay, let's have another card, the bottom card. We have the 8 of Wands. Give me more here. We have the 5 of Cups. And we have the Moon. When I talk about what they said, it feels like, it was something that was unexpected. And it feels like there was a lot of anger behind it. There was a lot of judgment. And I think there was a lot of regret about what was said, if that resonates for you. Okay. Now, as far as like this happiness that's headed towards you, I feel like there is some emotional work left to do. I feel like there may be some guilt here that you need to work through. There is some self-sabotaging behavior that you're still working through, okay? And it really does feel like some kind of repressed anger here, and it probably has to do with this family. because I keep getting this energy of like psychically being told, but they mean well, but you know, they're not meaning to hurt me. They mean well. Sorry, this cord is wrapped all the way around me. Okay. But they mean well. They're not being nasty. They mean well. I want to ask you, when are you going to stop apologizing for your family and how they behave and the things they say and the judgments they make about you? Don't apologize for them anymore. Don't say that to yourself, but this, but that. It just is what it is. Don't sugarcoat it anymore. You shouldn't have to sugarcoat your relationships, especially the ones with your family. Okay? It is what it is. So your family is gossipy and they talk about you. The truth is, most families are gossipy. They do talk about each other. That families are social. It's a social group connected by blood, most of the time, genetics. Not always, right? Not always, but often there's a family connection of sorts, or by marriage, by birth. And it feels like you're a very bright light in this family. You're like the sun. And they have never quite known how to handle you. They've never quite known how to deal with you because you feel very much like unique. You feel different from them. And I think because you love them, I think you've tried to kind of tone it down. I'm going to tone it down when I'm around them. I'm just going to try to hide it. But you can't hide this level of uniqueness. It just permeates from you. It's your personality. It's who you are. So you got to stop apologizing for yourself and your family. You need to stop apologizing, period. Okay? And they think that you're always partying and you're careless and careless with your body, with your time, and that you need them to tell you what to do. And the truth is, all of this stuff is fill in the blank because they no longer have real control in your life. And they feel powerless. And on some level, they feel hurt. And the truth is, they should really feel proud because you're standing on your own. Some of you guys have families, and, you have jobs and you have homes and you have things, and you've never really heard someone say they're proud of you. And I think it's because the pride they feel also makes them afraid because they don't have the control they once had. And that can be difficult for someone who has placed their value and their validation on having power and control over others. And if this is all this person's ever had, then it's difficult. And it can be very scary when they lose that. Now, I want to get a couple more cards here. Tell me more about my group 2 and the family T. There's bad karma here, and I'm not going to act like it's not there. Tell me more about the family T for my group 2. Tell me more. We have too busy winning. I love that. I love that for you. I love that. You're too busy winning. And they just, why don't you call me anymore? A impersonator. Wants to be like you, acts like you, dresses like you, look alike, copies you. You know what? Let's get another one. Talking shit. That bottom one wants to come out. Obsessed lover, dangerously toxic, unhealthy, possessiveness, karmic. Okay, so there's someone here that doesn't like your partner. If you have a partner, they don't want to be around them, and they don't know why you're around them, and they're talking a lot of bad. They're talking shit on them. They're talking shit on your relationship. And for some of you, they're the reason why you party. Like, you may be going out and enjoying yourself, and you're being judged for that. Which, if you're taking care of your responsibilities and doing your thing, honestly, it's none of their business. If you're an adult and whatever, do you, okay? Life is very short. Enjoy yourself. But take care of yourself too. And I feel like this digging for dirt is just calling out. Who is digging for dirt in this situation? Because it feels a little different from the enforcer. It says forcer, but I want to say enforcer. Who is talking mad shit? Because it feels like we have this too. They're going to fuck around and they're going to catch a case. They're going to fuck around and catch a case. Yeah, this feels like a kind of a different energy here. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Four of Hazards. And we have the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Okay, this feels like this could be an ex, like an ex who you share a child with, talking to family about you. Okay. We have the Seven of Swords here, and they're lying. They're lying all over the place about you. This is going to give them some bad karma. That's the bad karma card, right? There's bad karma coming to this person for talking shit. If you're in a new romantic relationship, or not new necessarily, but since them, I guess, and you're happy, they really hate it, and they're talking about it. If you don't have a car, or you're out of a car, or your financial situation is not really great, they're talking about how come your partner or your new whatever your partner hasn't helped you get out of that situation. And they think they're being slick with that shit, but they're not. They don't know your relationship. They don't know what goes on. But there's a lot of like slanderous shit. For some of you guys, it's about your kids. Okay, so it's getting really dirty. That kind of shit brings you nothing but bad karma. Okay, when you talk mad shit about the parent of your children, and you're making nasty comments about possibly how they're cared for, and those things are untrue, that shit's going to come back on you. Like it absolutely will. And that's what I feel here. I'm hearing like this Romeo, like this person who's a Romeo, they think they're a Romeo talking mad shit. I feel like this could be someone who is extremely manipulative. Clarify this energy I'm feeling. Clarify this energy here. Because we're definitely talking about like either you have another person, or tell me. Okay. The Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands here. Okay, so I feel like this person is, they may be a Scorpio, or have Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon, that kind of thing. It could be an Aries, could be a Sagittarius, might be a Cancer. But I feel like they're very manipulative. Okay, they're very manipulative. And it feels like they tell people that you use your attraction to get things, to leverage, to get things, that you have manipulated them to give you money, or to give you more than your share. For some of you, this is about a divorce, and you manipulated them into signing papers or something like this. So it's not good what's being said here, if this applies to you. But the bad karma keeps coming up, man. It keeps coming up. So let's get into this bad karma. Let's get into this bad karma. What is this bad karma? Tell me about this bad karma. Oh, we got a lot of, ooh, creeping. Well, he better be careful. I say he, it could be she. It's energy. It feels like masculine energy, but it's not gender. I feel like there is something they're going to get caught doing. Okay, something they're going to get caught doing, and it's not going to be pretty. I think it's going to be embarrassing. They have the Eight of Hazards here. It involves work. It involves work. This could tell me what this is. It feels like sexual harassment. We have the Seven of Hazards here. 7, 8. See how I'm reading this intuitively. See how she is talking through that little window here, and he is taking notes. And then we have a head in a tube. I feel like this is going to be like something about work or something they get caught doing at work, and someone's going to say something. Bad karma there. Bad karma. And it could be sexual harassment. Okay. So we have the impersonator, looks like copies you, and then we have the Queen rising with too busy to win. And I feel like people are going to want more of your energy is what I'm feeling, because I feel this energy rising with you of victory, happiness, joy. And it comes after a time of self-discovery, of dealing with some of these self-sabotaging behaviors and deep emotional blocks of feeling guilty for being so special and so unique, and owning who you are. Okay, there's this energy of too busy winning, and I feel like there's going to become a time where you love your family, but you're going to be too busy for the nonsense. Like, you're going to stop apologizing or saying, hey, but they love me, and you're going to start expecting more respect, more boundaries. You're going to have more boundaries with your family, and it's because you're literally going to be busy working on your career, your family. For some of you, it's a book. For some of you, it's a product. For others, it's college. For others, it's like making babies. It's just too busy to care. Okay. And it feels good. It feels happy. It feels like release. And I feel like some of you will be able to take your family in small doses. Like, Christmas is fine, but not Thanksgiving. New Year's is okay, but not Christmas. We'll see them at the family picnic in April. You know, the holidays are ours. Like, there will be decisions made like that about this. Because I do think for most of you, like, this is a loving family. They're a social family, and this is going on. Okay. But it's also okay for you to have boundaries. It's okay for you to speak those. It's okay for you to hold those for yourself. All right. Okay, that's what I received for you. I really enjoyed reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, Group 3, all of you that selected the Haters Exposed Evil Eye Oracle cards. This is going to be your reading all about your family tea. So let's get into it and see what is your family tea. What's the drama? What's up with your family? Let's see what's going on. All right. Keep in mind, it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind, okay? I'm trying not to shake the camera. I thought I got a good I thought I got a good tripod, but I'm gonna have to try something else. All right, let's get some cards. Spirit, ancestors. Some of you guys, you have a goddess in your house. Okay, we have recharge your energy. Distance yourself, take a break, vacation, pamper, indulgence, do the things that make you happy. It's a beautiful card. I think it's got a typo. It should be recharge instead of pre-charge your energy. All right. Use some more energy here. Okay, we have black obsidian. Carries a calming and positive energy that can help you remember to look on the brighter side of things. I think your family really appreciates your happy disposition. I think you bring a lot of joy to your family. We have Palo Santo. Smooth, spicy aroma clears out negative energies, instills calm and relaxation, fills your home with joy and warmth. Yeah, your family really loves you. You bring a lot of joy. They love, I feel like you may be a Leo or something. There's a lot of sun energy around you, a lot of like there's a halo around you. Like they really love your aura. They love the stories you tell. You're very entertaining. Every family's got one. Possess an amulet and have it blessed and protected. Yeah, I feel like your ancestors, they watch over you. Uh, I feel like your family prays for you. They bless you. You are protected. They stand beside you. That's the tea here. Hey, sounds like you got a good family. Maybe not all of them, but the ones that are coming through, they really care about you. I feel like you've had to take some time to recharge your energy, to refocus, and you may be a introvert here, but they're talking about how like you've had to kind of like take a break, a vacation. They needed some downtime, so they had to take it. Maybe this was during the holidays. Maybe you didn't go to a dinner or something, and they were like, oh, they had to take a break. They needed some downtime. They've been working hard. So let's get some more energy. Envious of your career and the money you make. If you went on a vacation, though, they were like, they got the money, they got the bread, and they went on vacation. And I saw the pictures. Did y'all see the pictures on Facebook? Did y'all see the pictures on Instagram? Yeah, they got money, y'all. They're working hard, and I'm hardly able to work at all. Dark entities are using these people to work against you. Ooh, okay. We have spirit team, ancestors, angels, spirit guides, goddesses, gods got your back. Okay, so you are very much protected. Again, a reminder you are protected. I'm going to get this bottom one. Posting things directed towards you instead of coming to you directly. I feel like they post things about you. I don't necessarily feel like they are negative though. I feel like they are really proud of you. Um, but I do think there probably is there's no perfect family. You've got someone here who is, you know, a negative a negative person. They're jealous. So when someone mentioned your vacation or your new car or your new house, oh my God, did you have a housewarming? Did you open your house up when you got your house? I don't care whether you bought it or rented it. Did you show off your car? Whatever you did, maybe you got a great bag or someone gave you a ring. Oh, did you get engaged? Oh my gosh. There is an envious of you energy here present within your family. And it feels like a cousin, or a brother, maybe a sister, but it really feels like a tall masculine energy, or at least taller than you. Okay. Um, could be an uncle, but it doesn't have to be male. It's energy that I'm feeling. Um, Also, this could be a generational spirit. Okay, this could be an actual spirit that has passed through your generations of jealousy and envy. And your family really tries to keep that under control, with prayer and their religion kind of thing. But it's still there. Um, and it's pretty intense. For those of you who that resonates, you kind of know what I'm talking about. We have business rival, can't stand your grind and hustle. There you go. You've worked really hard to get where you are. Okay, you have sacrificed to get where you are. Okay, to have the home, to have the car, to have whatever you have. And you may feel like, you know what, Amy, I don't feel like I have that much really. But it really isn't about what you think. It's people's perception of what you have. And people's perceptions are messed up. They are not true. Most of the time, they are completely false. What goes on in people's homes is completely different from what people really think. And so it's someone's perception that they base this off. And the truth is they don't have your talent to do what you do. They have their own talent, but there's this, it almost feels serpentine. Your family's got this spirit. It feels serpentine, and it feels like, there may be some addiction issues with this. There may be some like rhymes with F issues. I don't want to name it, but you know what I'm saying. If you know, you know. Um, Give me another card here. The bottom card and this one. We're going to get these more. Okay. Then we'll pull some tarot. Okay, we have blocked heart chakra, issues, intentions, affection, balance, beauty, compassion, empathy, healing, love, mindfulness, nurture, relationships. I feel like, overall, the T is your family's trying to heal this. I feel like they aren't really trying to like nurture this jealousy energy. I feel like they try to heal it, and they don't deny it either. I feel like they'll say, hey, why are you so jealous of blah, blah, blah. They'll call it out. They'll be like, why are you being jealous? Why are you so down on yourself? I think they try to help this person. This person may have some kind of facial scars or facial tattoos as well. Um, I I feel like this is a family who tries to help. Okay. This is not a family who's like, oh, well, they're on their own. This is a family who like tries to help people. So it's not, it's, it's a healing, and they're doing it from the heart. Okay. So it's, it's nice. It's nice. I'm not saying your whole family is like this, but what I'm picking up on. Be aware of anyone from your past wanting to enter back in your life. Okay. Now, I feel like this is like a different energy. So, probably a different part of the family than what this is right here. And it also could be part of this jealous energy. So, use your discernment with what I'm saying. Okay. But I feel like this person is two-faced, and they only show you one face at a time. This person may again be hooked up with addictive tendencies that rhyme with F. Um, and I feel like because they get wind of you being on your hustle, being on your grind, being on your, business, and you going on vacation or being able to take vacation, maybe you have a house, whatever it is, they feel like, hey, that's someone I want to, you know, get stuff from. This person may say, hey, I've gotten help, or I'm better, or I've recovered, or whatever this is. But the truth is, they haven't. They still have this serpentine, parasitic energy that I'm feeling in this family. And I feel like it moves. So I feel like recovery is possible for them. It will move out of them. But the thing is that it is moving until it's broken. And I feel like you're like it's a generational pattern or a generational curse that's moving until it's broken. And I feel like you the generations are working on breaking it. So it's not like it's firmly attached. Like I always feel these things. This thing is detached. So it is in process of being released in this family. So, you may have multiple people in this family working on this, or it may just be that you are working on this, or you have worked on this in such a major way that it has literally loosened it from other people here. And so these other people are kind of like becoming more aware of how dangerous their situations are. They're becoming more aware of how they need to get their stuff together. Their jealousy, their envy is becoming more aware to people in the family. So we have secretly jealous and hating on your romantic relationship. If you have a family, they are definitely jealous because they feel like they should have one by now. If you have a partner, they're jealous of your partner. Some of them think your partner's hot, 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 and they want some of that. If it's gross. Frankly, it's a gross energy. I never want to feel that between family members. But some of you got a very hot partner. Um, and they ask like, where did you find them? Why are they with you? So there's a jealousy. It can be nasty. It can be a nasty energy. Let's get some tarot here. Tell me more about the situation. Tell me more. But there's a lot of positive energy as well. Your family talks very positively about you. And there has been like some major movement of some very dense energy being removed as well. So it's a wonderful kind of reading because you get so much positive vibes from this family. And it's real because the family is working on ridding itself of generational cursing or patterns or whatever you want to call it, toxicity. And I feel like you have took on a lot of the weight of that. The Knight of Cups here. I want to pull from right here, these two cards. We have the Page of Coins. We have the Knight, not the Knight, the King of Wands. How dare you call the King of Wands the Knight of Wands? There's a new beginning there. There's the offer. And there's that King. Give me a couple more cards here. We have no reversals. We have the Two of Cups. Oh, there it is. Oh, did you see them together? Oh, God, get a room. Page of Wands here. Immature energy. 2 pages. Very immature energy. They're very immature, and they'll say like, did you see them? Like, how gross. Like, get a room. All that lovey-dovey stuff makes me sick. Um, where did they get that person from? Like, that's so weird that this person would really be interested in them, like for real. They're jealous of if you got engaged. They're jealous of that. They're jealous of the partners that you pull in, the interest that you get from people. Any attention that you get, they don't like. Um, but I got to tell you, there's energy that's really happy that you're going to have, like, you have this beautiful new life, almost like this beautiful new road that you're going down. And um, you're like, you're planting seeds. You're on to new ground. Like, you're on to new ground and planting not just seeds, but grown trees. Like, you are doing so amazingly well. So many people are proud of you, and they speak that. And they are very taken. If you have a partner, they're very taken by the partner. If this isn't a partner, it's you. They love the transformation that's happened here. They love how you are more at ease with yourself. They just are so, so proud of you. And they love being able to connect with your energy. They love the joy that you bring. They love being able to talk to you. And they wish they could do it more. Um, and, it's hard for the people who feel envious, because the truth is, you're a good person. So deep down inside, even the people who feel jealous feel bad when they really face themselves, because they're like, they're a good person. They did that for me. Because I think those of you who are able do for people in your family, especially the ones who are trying to overcome stuff. Like, if you have $20, you'll give it to them, that kind of thing. Like, you try to help them, but not hinder them. And so it may be hard for them to admit jealousy, even though people call them out. But it sure is hard for them to be happy when they see you with all this. And there's this energy about you of you just walking in the fullness of your own charisma and your presence and being confident. And I tell you, the family tea here is like you doing this. It's almost like you standing. It's like you're a symbol for the possibility of what happens when we overcome in the family. Like, so proud of you. Enjoy you so much. I love to see you win. You may have been drawn to group 2. Okay, just going to throw that out there. I feel that energy here. It feels like you know yourself more now than you ever have. And you're more authentically you. And I feel like your authentic self is probably more joyful. And I feel this energy of like being a little bit more of a joker, being a little bit more casual. And we have the 8 of Swords. Some of you guys may not be here exactly yet, but it's where you're headed. You may not believe that your family talks about you like this because you can't believe anybody could enjoy being around you, but it's true. It's very true. A lot of people who have sun energy do not know they have it. That's kind of the journey. Like Leo, I'll just use Leo as it because they're the sun. Okay, a lot of Leos, people think Leos know that they are the sun and that they can be entertaining or hold the spotlight or whatever. No, a lot of Leos don't know that. Okay, they have to grow into that energy and accept it. Some Leos, though, they do know they have it, but a lot of Leos don't, and they have to mature into that. They don't understand why people are drawn to them. They don't understand why people like them. So that may still be a little bit of a walk for you. Okay. Now, I do feel like the people who are talking like about you, I feel like they feel bad about it, especially the ones who have you've helped and they really don't know how to like remove the guilt of saying some things about you. They don't know how to get out of their own web that they've created, and they don't know how to talk to you about it, and they don't know how to make it better. So they feel kind of stuck there. And then we have the no reversals, the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups. Here's the thing is that you are in a cycle of healing. It's very apparent to me you've healed a lot, and there's going to be more healing. And as you do, I feel like the people who are having these issues, I feel like your healing kind of brings them along too. And you'll kind of see that resolution in your family. Like there'll be somehow it will just unfold for you. And the wheel is going to turn. Let's see, tell me about this wheel turning. It's going to be a very healing experience. Tell me more about this wheel, the Six of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Page of Cups. So it feels like with Temperance and Divine Timing, and we have Judgment, and we have the Ace of Cups. So it feels like there's a wish fulfillment coming with this good karma, okay? It's coming in divine timing, and there'll be an offer for you. And it feels like it's coming because you're going to be in a more healed state. You're going to be more authentically you. And I do feel like your family is going to be talking about it. They're going to be talking about how you got there. I feel like they're of course they will of course be very supportive, but I feel like there's some moves here. Um, and I feel like some of you need to let your family be there for you more. Like you need to let them support you more. And for some of you, that might not feel right. If it doesn't feel right, then that isn't for you. Okay? All right, group 3, that's what I received for you. I hope this was an interesting, entertaining reading, and I enjoyed reading for you. And I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed, I would really love it if you did, so you could become a member of my tribe. And we have a lot of fun over here. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.